Welcome back, CU Watchers. Eagle Media Productions has been working a lot with sports this year, and this week we are featuring the people who are behind it all. Broadcasting Clarion sports games is just one of the many ways for students to get involved. Students use their field equipment to cover the games with the guidance of Professor Adams and Dr. Fulton.
Sports remote is when you go on location to record something. In this case, we're recording women's and men's basketball games and wrestling matches. So we're leaving the confines of a studio. We're taking all of our portable equipment with us to that location, and then we're setting up there, and we're just producing the game like we would be in studio, but we're away from it on location somewhere.
DJ lead with 8:02 remaining in the first quarter.
Eagle Media covers many major sporting events throughout the school year.
So traditionally, I've done football and men's and women's basketball. We branched out a little bit here at Clarion, and we did some wrestling because we have a really good wrestling program. It really just depends on the schedule and what we're able to get enough students to do. I would love to do all kinds of different sports.
Members of Eagle Media are able to use the knowledge they gain from the classes and put them to the test. Students that are passionate about sports coverage are able to learn how to use all the equipment and get real-world experience.
It's exciting and it's fast-paced. You're never bored. Even if you're just working in camera, you're always moving, always doing something. Every position is never just staying still.
The students seem to be really interested. Dr. Fulton has brought this energy and experience from IUP, so she's really getting students involved, and she loves sports. I love sports. The students who are involved really like sports too, so I can see us maybe doing some volleyball next year. We did soccer as a training experience. We did a football game. We will have done 4 women's and men's basketball doubleheaders, 2 wrestling matches, so we're really starting to pick up the pace now, and students are interested. So I'd like to see us add volleyball. We're going to kind of play around with softball and baseball, shoot some footage, do some features, and just experiment.
So to successfully do a remote, with the 4 cameras that we have, we need at least 11 people per game. And that's not even counting the fact that we could be doing so much more with audio. We haven't really implemented any kind of slow motion yet, just because I want us to be really good at what we're doing before we start adding in extra steps.
The more people that we have, the better and smoother it'll go.
Well, I just think working with all coaches is a lot of fun, right? Because they have such a perspective of the game that you may or may not have if you work in television. They have that inside mind, expertise. I really like basketball. I like the speed of the game. I think volleyball would be a lot of fun to do. You know, we have a really good volleyball team here. They're exciting to watch. It's a fast game. I think it'd be a challenge to produce that. But I don't know. You know, football, of course, is such a popular sport. It's fun too. It's outdoors, so you're in the elements. Inside basketball makes things a little bit easier to do the remote.
Being able to interact with different people each time, each remote is different from the other one. Not any of our sports remotes are the same.
I absolutely love sports production. I hate sports, but I love producing the games. It's one of my favorite things. So I hope that we're able to get some more updated equipment. Hopefully we'll be able to get some different camera controls and some viewfinders to make things easier for the students who are helping with the productions, because sometimes it can be frustrating whenever they can't see the viewfinder very well, but at the same time, not every other place in the world is going to have the nicest equipment or the best people to work with. So we're just giving you a glimpse of that real world before you get there.
A sports media minor is also in the works.
So the minor in sports media right now, it's looking like we are going to be offering a couple different areas that you can sort of, I guess, specialize in per se. Everybody's going to be taking classes on writing for sports media and classes on sports and American culture. But we also have different areas like filming sports, so the sports production, sports photography, as well as courses on how to actually be a sports broadcaster or a sports reporter. So the play-by-play that Sassy Scott does. We would have a class that would help you to be able to better announce for sports as well. So there's a lot of different cool things that are coming down the pike with that. We have 6 new courses that we have proposed, and we're just waiting to hear when and if those are going to be approved.
Students do not need any experience to join in on the fun.
They can get involved by stopping by our Monday meetings. So we have a meeting every Monday in Becker Hall, Studio B, where we talk about what's going on for the week. If anybody's interested in working with sports remotes, you don't have to have any experience knowing anything about sports. We will help you with everything that you need to know to be able to be successful, and it's always a good time. They're long days, but we have fun, and that's all that really matters.
I'd like to see that. I'd like just to see it continue. It's been a long tradition, and a lot of students have gotten jobs after they've graduated because of those remote experiences.
Eagle Media is looking forward to doing more remotes in the future. And after this commercial break, CU Weekly is spotlighting artist Benedict Odie. Stay tuned.